Suppose you are preparing batter for a thin pancake with rice flour. You add yeast along with coconut milk. You kept this mixture overnight for fermentation. Have you ever wondered what makes the batter rise? The batter rises as a result of the action of yeast. Yeast belongs to the kingdom fungi. Fungi are eukaryotic heterotrophic organisms which absorb organic materials from dead and decaying substances. Hence, they are saprophytes too. Fungi are widely spread and can be found in air, water, and soil. Some fungi depend on living animals and plants can be termed as parasites. Some fungi are symbionts. Lichens are a symbiotic association between a fungus and an alga. Another symbiotic relationship between a green plant and a fungus is mycorrhiza. Kingdom fungi comprises unicellular and multicellular organisms. Generally, their bodies have hyphae that have a filamentous appearance with a long, slender body. The network of hyphae is known as mycelium. Some hyphae have advanced structures such as cenocytic hyphae. The cenocytic hyphae are continuous tubes-like structures filled with multinucleated cytoplasm. You need to know that it is multinucleated cytoplasm. Other few fungi have septae or cross walls in hyphae. Fungi can be seen in different colors. Some fungi have cell walls composed of chitin and polysaccharides. Fungi exhibit useful as well as harmful effects also. Unicellular is used to make bread and beer. Breads get spoiled by the action of fungus. Rotten vegetables are formed due to the action of certain fungus. Parasitic fungus can also be identified. Fungus also cause diseases in plants and animals. In wheat, Puccinia causes wheat rust disease. On the other hand, some mushrooms are edible. Some fungi are used in pest control. Some fungi are a source of antibiotics. A major example is penicillin. So, how do they reproduce? There are three main modes through which they reproduce. One mode is the vegetative method, which includes fragmentation, fission, and budding. Asexual reproduction is another mode, and this is by spores called conidia or sporangiospores or zoospores. Here, the fruiting body are the structures that produce different types of spores. Sexual reproduction is by oospores, ascospores, and basidiospores. Let's check out the sexual cycle. You need to know that the vegetative part, the mycelium of the fungi, is haploid. So the three steps in the sexual cycle. So the first step is plasmogamy. In this process, the two different mycelia or the cytoplasm fuses. And the fusion is between two motile and a non-motile gametes. That is, two haploid hyphae of suitable mating type fuses. And this leads to a dikaryotic stage where two haploid nuclei coexist in a single cell. The dikaryophase is seen mainly in classes as comicides and basidiomycetes. The next step is karyogamy. The haploid nuclei fuses to form a diploid zygote nucleus. In most fungi, the zygote is the only diploid cell throughout the whole life cycle. In the last step, meiosis results in haploid spores which are of different types and the spores are dispersed throughout the environment. Based on the morphology of mycelium, mode of spore formation and fruiting bodies formed, kingdom fungi is divided into different classes. and we will be studying about phycomycetes, ascomycetes, basidiomycetes and deuteriomycetes. So first, let's discuss on phycomycetes. They are found in aquatic habitats and in moist conditions such as damp places and in decaying woods. Aseptate and cenocytic mycelium are found in the members of this group. Then, how do they reproduce? Asexual and sexual reproduction can be found in diverse members. Asexual reproduction is through spores. The spores are produced within the body itself, hence we can see that they are endogenously produced. They are zoospores, which are motile in nature, or by aplanospores, which are non-motile. The zygospores thus formed can either be similar or dissimilar. Mucor, Rhizopus and Albugo are some examples. Let's now focus on ascomycetes. Ascomycetes are commonly known as sac fungi. Penicillium and yeast belong to this group. The general features are their mode of nutrition is saprophytic mode of nutrition. They are generally decomposers as well as parasitic, and they are coprophilous in nature. Here, in ascomycetes, the mycelium is branched and they are septate. Here, in asexual reproduction, the spores, that is conidia, are formed exogenously on conidiophores. Mycelium is produced after the germination of conidia. Sexual spores are known as ascospores. They are developed endogenously in sacs known as asci. These asci are organized in ascocarps, which are different types of fruiting structures. Aspergillus, claviceps and neurospora are a few of the members belonging to the class ascomycetes. I am sure you all enjoy our mushroom dishes. And also, you are likely to see bracket fungi if you have gone trekking and have a clear vision on woods. They grow as parasites, like rust and smut. Mushrooms and bracket fungi belongs to the class basidiomycetes. So let's check the features in detail. They have septate and branched mycelium. The sex organs are absent for the members of basidiomycetes. And for basidiomycetes, fusion of two vegetative or somatic cells of different strains or genotypes results in plasmogamy, which results in dikaryotic, thus forming a basidium. Thus, 4 new basidiospores are formed from the basidium exogenously by karyogamy and meiosis process. The basidia are arranged in fruiting bodies called basidiocarps. Agaricus, Ustilago and Puccinia are some examples. Deuteriomycetes are commonly known as imperfect fungi because their asexual mode of reproduction is known. Their sexual stage is either not known or it is absent. The deuteriomycetes reproduce only by asexual spores known as conidia. If a sexual phase is discovered in deuteriomycetes, then they will be transferred from deuteriomycetes to basidiomycetes and ascomycetes. The mycelium is septate and branched. Some members are saprophytes or parasites, but still the majority are waste decomposers who support mineral cycling. Alternaria, Calyptotrichum and Trichoderma are members of deuteriomycetes. Is mycorrhiza a plant or a fungus? Let's discuss it in next video. So let's recap what we have learned.
Manorama Horizon. Learning made simple.